In the name of Amen the Supreme, the All-Powerful, the one and only true Lord, in Amen we trust as the Republic of Mentellect. The real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time, the Mentellians. Menzeka Aminun to all of my Mentellian brothers and sisters out there, registered members of the Republic of Mentellect, and to all future Mentellians who have yet to find their way home to the Republic of Mentellect, which is Amen's community. I send greetings out to you and I send peace out to you in our Mentellian language by saying to you, Menzeka Aminun. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual NUBEN MENKARAYZZ, and this is Mentellect Radio, and tonight we're going to be discussing what is the real mindset of the elect, or what is supposed to be the real mindset of the elect. I'm going to touch on this, and I want to thank you all for tuning in to this special Sunday night broadcast. I usually don't do Sunday night broadcasts, but when the Amen transmits it to me, when Amen transmits it to me to do something, that is necessary, that is on time, that needs to be said, it's important that I put it out there because I'm going to do it. Hell, if Amen tells me to do a broadcast 7 days a week, I'll do it, and I can do it. I can. But I take my breaks and whatnot as needed. But tonight was the night to do this, get this across. Yeah, it's a lot of foolishness going on, but, this is coming in the year 2020, aka 2050. Coming into this next year, we have to, as the elect, and again, this message goes only out to the elect, those who are registered members of the Republic of Mentellect, and those who have yet to become members of the Republic of Mentellect who are on their way here. What our real mindset should be going forward in the name of Amen as the elect. We should be very serious-minded, very, very, very serious-minded, extremely serious-minded, business-minded, family-focused, focused on community. This collective that's coming together. We should have a serpentine-like focus. I'm going to say it again. We should have a serpentine-like focus. We should have a serpentine-like focus. When you see a serpent, a snake, looking at you, it is focused right on its target. It is focused right on its prey. It is focused right on what's in front of them. Right? The serpent focuses on that. The serpent is so much focused that in the serpent's focus, not allowing anything to block the serpent's focus, the serpent can see all around, side and the back. The serpent's reflexes, senses, become sharp. Because the serpent is so focused on the forward. Because the serpent is focused forward, the reflexes of the serpent become sharp all around. You see things all around you once you learn to look forward. Strongly forward and focused forward. And you are serious in your motions and movements here in the world. This is how the elect should be. We should be focused only on future thought. We should be focused only on future thought. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. Nothing. Nothing from the past matters, and damn sure nothing from the present matters. No present day foolishness that is anti-community, that is pro-individuality. None of that should be in our hindsight. None of that should be in our foresight, I should say. None of that should be in our foresight. Anybody who is not talking about community or business within the community, or the rearing of our ascendants, we don't got time to entertain that conversation. In other words, we don't got time for bullshit. You see? We don't got time for bullshit, because that's all it is. Because when you entertain bullshit, when you got time to entertain nonsense and foolishness and stupidity, and I'll be the first one to say this, I've been guilty of this. I've been guilty of this. I have responded to things I probably shouldn't have responded to, but that's just the warrior in me. When people say all kind of crazy stuff about you and make up stuff and be in the position I'm in, sometimes I'm going to respond to it. Because see, sometimes when you don't respond, people think they got something over you. People think they can expose something about you, or the reason you ain't saying nothing because, we got you and we exposing you. You ain't exposing nothing. There's nothing to be exposed. I said this a long time ago. I will expose myself before I allow anybody else to, and then move on. I'll say things about myself, real things about myself, and then move on. Because once you do that, they ain't got no place else to go. They ain't got nothing else to say. You see, we ain't got time to focus on nonsense. If it's not business, we don't care. This is a business community, a intelligence community, a mind community, I should say. This is a business-minded community. This is a business-minded community. I'll say it again. This is a business-minded collective and a business-minded community. Why do I say business? Do I just mean, we focused on money? Yeah, that's part of it. That's a big part of it. Because you need money to move through this world as currency. We need money. Are we money hungry enough? No, we're not. We're not driven by money, but we know realistically we need it to move through here. It's a current to get us to where we got to go. So while we can use it in this day and time, we're going to go out there and get it and make it as a community, collectively. That's all the elect thinking about. Business. Where we going as a community next? That's how the elect are supposed to think. That is the thoughts of Amen. Why? Because Amen is the first businessman. Amen is the first businesswoman. Amen is the first business community. Why do I say that? Because where do you think the mindset of commerce and trade and movement of resources come from? It come from the Amen. The white man and all these other people who've been doing business, that ain't just popping their head to start doing business and accruing resources and being about business and the movement of resources. No, that comes by way of Amen. Why? Because Amen stored elements in the atmosphere. Amen stored elements in this planet to be someday removed and be moved back and forth and traded. Amen did that. This was all a plan of Amen to get business going on this planet, to get things moved back and forth, to get resources moved back and forth. You see, to get people in motion. We, as the elect, must always be in motion, and we must always be moving away from BS. We must always be moving away from bullshit and people who ain't about nothing but bullshit. You see, that's what we got to think about. Because the people who claim I'm so unrighteous, the people who now claim I'm foul because they got kicked out of the Republican intellect and they having temper tantrums and fits now, they having meltdowns, and they can't handle rejection. Those people, long after they done did their little rants and talked about me, where they going to lead you to after you listen to them? Because they want an audience. They want you to listen to them. They want an audience. They want to be heard, and they want to pull people off the path. That's the demon. We don't got time to entertain demons, personal or otherwise. We don't got time to entertain emotional demons. You see, we should despise anyone. As the elect, we should despise anyone with any emotional weaknesses. You should learn to despise these people because they want to infest you with their emotional demons. With their, because they didn't get enough hugs when they were goddamn children. Because they got rejected in their life and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to move on. We're given a certain thing to follow. We're given a transmission to follow, and we move forward on that as a community. And we stay together as a family, as a community. And this is how we build on and become stronger. We do not, under no circumstances, allow anybody, not one person, to break us apart. Because again, as we go through this journey that Amen is transmitting to us, as we're going through this journey, we're going to have people that's going to fall to the wayside. That's real. We're going to have people that's going to fall to the wayside, fade to black, the weak-minded. Weak-minded who still want to embrace their black ways, but you can't tell them they're not black no more. You can't tell them they're not black or liberated. You see, they still want to embrace their black ways, and they get mad when they come in here and they can't do it. When we don't allow that, because we are about strengthening the mind as a collective, as a body, as one. We're trying to get the strongest transmission possible. Only the strongest mentally will survive and live and produce and have their children be the rulers of tomorrow. We come through them. See, this is not what these people who come in here who are not of the elect do. They are focused on individuality. They're focused on individuals. They're driven by people, place, and possession. And it's clear to see that. It's clear to see that. They always show themselves. Amen always reveals them. Amen always reveals who's real and who's not. Amen reveals that. Because I told you all before, the more realer we get, the more focused we get, the more single-minded we get, you're going to see who the real goddamn phonies are. who walking amongst us. They're going to show themselves. And that's good that they show themselves. They need to show up and show out and get their ass out. We ain't got time for foolishness. We growing. This community is growing, and these demons don't want to see that happen. They don't want to see that happen. Because since they cannot attack the teachings, since they cannot attack the transmission, because they know the transmission is real, they gotta try and attack me. They gotta make it personal. Because again, these people are personality driven. They driven by people, place, and possession. They're not driven by making the community better or making themselves pillars in the community or making themselves fit into the community. No, they want to stick out. They want to stick out. And so when we tell them they cannot stick out, they gotta get out. They got to get out from amongst us. We have to quarantine these people because they are mentally ill. And that's the mass majority of black people. They are anti-community. They are anti-community. They are anti-community. And the elect, we don't move like that. That's not our mindset. We pro-community. We pro-community. We are pro-community. And ain't nothing going to break that apart. It's going to be a goddamn Republic of Mentellect, or Mentellect is going to be moving where I be here 100 years from now, whether it be 100 years from now, 200 years from now, 2,000 years from now, Mentellect is still going to be going. Whether I'm dead tomorrow, it's going to still be going as a community. Because I put my life in this. I put my work in this. I put my blood and sweat in this. I put my money in this. You all put your money in this. Your blood and sweat will go into this. Why? Because we building something greater by the transmission of Amen. And that far outweighs any goddamn body who coming in here talking some goddamn foolishness. Some simple-minded nigga nonsense. Some black liberated foolishness. We don't got time for that. We ain't got time to worry about who's sleeping with who. We ain't got time to worry about who creeping with who. That has nothing to do with community. As soon as you hear that, you should already phase that out and block these people out because they showing you how low level they are. We ain't got time for people inboxing on Facebook and calling people and slandering and talking shit about people. We ain't got time for that. That's what small-minded people do. You see? And Amen is ridding us of those people. Amen is ridding us of those people right in front of our face. And the strong ones will come and replace them. Hail Amen. Hail us, the Mentalians. We are here, and we are showing up and showing out and making our impression in the third dimension and going into the fourth. We are here. And as we are making this movement, people are going to hate. They're going to hate the fact that our minds are becoming single focus. They can't break our focus. And I said, for those of you who want to take your eyes off the prize, take your eyes off the community, take your eyes off the future, take your ass out of here with those people. Take your ass out of here. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you got a name. You got to be sacrificed. You got to be quarantined with the sick, the mentally ill, the black people, especially the liberated black female. Especially them. See, because some of them will sneak in here. Some of them will creep in here unaware. You understand that? Some of them will creep in here unaware. And they will sneak in here and they will try to act like they one of us for the time being. But then when that time is over, they're going to always show their true self. They're going to always show their true self. What the liberated black female do? What's the first things out of her mouth when she can't get her way? Oh, the person she mad at is a narcissist? They call that person a narcissist, and they start calling him a cult leader. Ain't that what you did to me, Jessica? Because you couldn't get your way in here. Now all of a sudden I'm a narcissist and a cult leader, and I'm deceiving people. But why you still got our flag up? I'm gonna just say it. I don't care. Why you still got our flag up and you still got our name? If I'm all of these things, why? Answer, because you know there's nowhere to go, and your life is done. Your life is over with. And when these black people start realizing that, they go crazy. They lose their goddamn minds. And then they want to attack everything. They want to attack the community. Now all of a sudden the community ain't good. We unrighteous. Get out the community. Oh, you don't need to follow him. Come follow me. That's what this nigga had the nerve to come and tell people in the inbox. Come follow me. Follow you where? To sit up in a goddamn group on Facebook and talk shit? That's what they want? We building businesses here, goddammit. We building businesses. We building intellectual businesses here, real businesses, tangible things. We going. I'm doing tours, going from city to city to city, meeting with other mentalians, talking to people, doing radio broadcasts, conferences. I'm not playing with this. This is not a goddamn game. This is not no Facebook community. This is a real community. And like I said, when you start showing how real you are, people are going to show you how unreal they are. They're going to show you how unreal they are. We got to always be real. We ain't got time to play no games, man. Game time is over. Game time is over. I'm going to say it again in case you didn't hear me. Game time is over. The war of Armageddon done started, man. The beast done started the war of Armageddon. So the body's about to start dropping, goddammit. This ain't no game, man. This is all signal and prophecy. And just like when you, like anything, when you have the righteous, meaning the real people, when you got the righteous people coming, the real people who come in and they trying to raise themselves up and trying to move forward in the future, you always going to have a bunch of goddamn demons that's going to try and creep in. That's going to happen. And it's a test from Amen to see who these demons take off the path. Who these demons get to snare in their thing. Sorry for you, Steve. You got caught by a demon. You understand that? I'm not going to be nice tonight because I've been nice enough. I ignored a lot of stuff. But what I will not have is people coming in here doubting what we doing or coming in here causing chaos and confusion. You can go. We ain't got time for foolishness. We doing real things. Real things. While other people sitting on Facebook with under a goddamn 100 followers talking shit, trying to put people in groups, anti-mentellect groups. Ain't that right, Jesse? You understand that? Telling lies about people. But then they want to say that I'm not righteous. I'm not going in people's inboxes, lying on people, starting talking shit about people. That's what y'all do. We got bigger fish to fry. This ain't no Facebook group. We just get together on Facebook to stay in contact with each other. This is a community. This is a real community. And we will push out all the unreal ones. We will push out the fake ones. Because only the real are going to stand. Only the real are going to survive. You understand that? These goddamn phonies, they're going to fall to the wayside. They're going to get up out of here and they're going to be slandering. They're going to be talking shit. They're going to be mad. They're going to be sitting up here losing their mind. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Because they're prisoners of their own emotions. They in that mental prison, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. From mental prison to mental prison. I'm going to talk about that. They in their own little mental world. They in their own little mental prison and they trapped it. You see? They trapped it. They can't escape from that. So even when they try to come amongst the elect, Amen is always at some time going to block these people out. And Amen going to send them back to where they belong, by their damn self, by their own, and within their own little pathetic life. You see? Because that was their judgment. That was what was allotted for them. But they want to tear down the elect on their way out. They want to try and pull the people off the path. But again, that's the test. See, we got to be forward and focused, man. We ain't got time for foolishness. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for foolishness. Our focus has to be clear. Our intention has to be clear. We have to be real with each other, honest with each other. I have been nothing but real and honest about my life, who I am, what my name was, what it is now, legally. I've been nothing but honest, got nothing to hide. I'm never going to lie to my people or nobody. Because there ain't no goddamn fear in my heart. It's nothing but righteousness in my heart, meaning reality in my heart. I ain't said I was no good guy. I ain't said I was no bad guy. I'm a righteous man. I'm real. And I have all spectrums of my mind intact. I will never take my eyes off the prize. I will never take my eyes off the future of this community and what we are growing into. People are watching us. And some people are admiring us and want to become part of us because they drawn. And then you got some people on the sideline who hating on us because they want to spread that disunity. Because see, their mind can't get in alignment with what we doing. But because their mind can't get in alignment with what we doing, now we a cult. Or I'm trying to take from the people. Like they really care about the people. No, they just mad because they can't get in alignment with it. So if they don't see the salvation for themselves, they damn sure don't want to see it for you. They want you to die with them. They want you to die in a two-dimensional realm with them. They want you to stay being black people sitting on the sidelines talking shit on Facebook, talking about people. You understand? Calling people narcissists. Calling people cult leaders. Ain't that what I told you? Ain't that what the liberated black woman always do? When she can't get her way or when she get mad because she don't like masculine energy, by the way. The liberated black female, the goddess, the sister, don't like masculine energy. So, of course, she want to be in charge. She want to tear down things if she ain't in charge. She want to be a leader, and she want to feed off of you. Ain't that right, Jesse? You understand that? You need to be taking care of Stevie and your baby. That's what you need to do. And I said it, and I don't care who don't like it. I didn't like a lot of things, but I kept going. I didn't like a lot of things. You understand that? But I kept going because I kept my eyes on the prize. I don't got time for bullshit. And this is the last time I'm going to entertain that. Because I have entertained it. I have answered things why I probably shouldn't have. But you know what? When you are righteous and you know your intentions are righteous and you're not trying to harm nobody, you ain't trying to hurt nobody, you ain't trying to take advantage of people, you want to bring your people up with you, that is your sincere mindset. When you see people who are not sincere trying to accuse you of being the way they are, they want you to be how they are. They want you to be a bunch of two-dimensional niggas like them that can only sit around and talk shit about people, go behind their backs and call people. What kind of man is that? Well, no, exactly. That's not a man, right, Stephen? You're not a man. You never were. Get your balls out of Jessica purse. If you get your balls out of Jessica purse, maybe you can grow into a man. Yeah. I will use my own personal experiences and examples of what I'm talking about. Because there's too many goddamn males. Males coming here amongst the real men. And we as men got to push these goddamn males away from us. If we get that male energy on us, we got to push it out of us. Because that is not what the elect move on. We don't move on no male energy. We don't move on no male energy. You women, you real women, you bright women, you got to push that female energy out of here when you hear it. You ain't supposed to congregate with that female energy and all that sister bullshit. Because that's all it is. A bunch of sister bullshit that's fueled by the white man. Because as soon as you could call me a goddamn cult leader, Jesse, as soon as you could call me a narcissist, you did it. So you showed who you is. You on that same frequency with them liberated black bitches. You ain't no different. You just like them. And I don't care if you don't like it. We focused on one path. We're focused on one path, and that's it. If it ain't community, then fuck with that. Fuck that. If it's not community. Raw and uncut. If it's not community, if it's not business in the community, we don't give a fuck. You understand that? Real, raw, and uncut. We making it plain. And no, I'm not talking nice tonight. I'm not talking nice tonight. See, because when you talk nice to niggas, they don't understand that. You understand that? If it ain't about community or community business, then we don't give a fuck. Nobody should. The bottom line. You understand? At the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, it's about community and community business. If it ain't about community and community business, it ain't about NUBEN MENKARAYZZ life, it ain't about who I'm sleeping with. You understand that? It ain't about none of that bullshit. It ain't about none of that. It ain't never been about that. You understand that? But again, they want to make it about that because that's their small mind. That's their small minds. They want to make it about that. Oh, well, you should be like this. And if you lead in the community, you should be like this. And if you lead in the community, shouldn't you be righteous? Shouldn't you be? Bitch, you don't even know what righteous is. So righteous to you is going in people's inboxes and leaving messages, telling lies about people, setting up groups and things like that. When you ain't leading the people nowhere, righteous is having your faggot-ass boyfriend go around calling people and telling them about somebody else's business. That's righteous, huh? Things that ain't even none of his goddamn business. I guess he don't really want to focus on you. I guess he don't want to focus on you because it ain't really nothing to focus on. You don't really want to focus on him because it ain't nothing to focus on. That's y'all business. That's the hell y'all got to live in. You ain't going to share your hell with us. We not going to share hell with you. You understand that? We not going to share your mental prison with you. We ain't got time for that bullshit. Raw and uncut. You understand that? We ain't got time for nonsense. We ain't got time for that. We are focused. We are singularly focused. Because Amen is directing us. Amen is directing us. And Amen will direct us through this. You understand that? That's what it's about. We going forward. We going forward as a people. And again, when you are going forward, you're going to get this on the sideline. Don't be amazed by this. Don't be amazed by this. Don't be feeling some kind of way. You understand? You should embrace this. You should embrace this. We got this transmission of Amen going through us. And of course, you already know black people ain't gonna like it, white people ain't gonna like it. So what? So what? So what? They don't like it because they ain't got no life. They see we got a life. We got a life and a life that we got something to live for. They ain't got nothing to live for. What they living for is doing what they doing right now, feeding on us. That's what they living for. You see? Because if they wouldn't, they would have took the flags down. They would have changed their names and went about their business. Because trust me, nobody want to be talking about y'all. Y'all in our goddamn rear view mirror. But like I said, before we get up out of here, as we going, we're going to use you niggas as an example. Because we told you that's all a nigga good for in these last days and times. And coming into these next days, all a nigga is good for is an example of what not to be. We real up in here. We real up in here. We are real up in here. Because you got a real goddamn leader with you. You got a real leader with you. You got a real leader with you who ain't afraid of getting his image tarnished. Because I told you before, I don't got no image. I don't got no fucking image to uphold. I don't got no image to uphold. I'm the best kind of leader. Because I ain't got to worry about, you ain't got to never worry about hearing the things, it's smoke where there's fire. You ain't got to worry about that. Anything that I'm going to do, I'll tell you about first. If it's your business. You understand that? I'm not going to sneak around and act like I'm pious and holy, because I'm not. I am not. What I am is righteous. What I am is real. That's what you need in this time, a real and righteous leader. Not some fake-ass, one so-called holy man, holy male, and whatnot, because a lot of these niggas, they want you to be that way. They want to set you up on a damn pedestal and then call you some kind of holy man, some kind of Christ figure. They want to set you up on that pedestal and then pull you down. When you don't act like how they want you to act. When you ain't acting all holy and pious, because see, that's just a setup. That's a setup. You're not going to catch me like that. I'm not a religious man and I'm not a holy man. I am a righteous man, meaning I am a real man. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Ain't no fear in my heart to say nothing. Anything I do, I own it. I own it. You understand that? That's how we think. That's the type of leaders you should appreciate. Not somebody who's saying, well, why you gotta be cursing? Why you gotta be talking about people, brother? That ain't righteous. Why your people all gotta do what you say or it's the highway? Because that's how the fuck it is. This is an order. And we follow order. This is an order. And we follow order. And I give the orders. Ain't no black liberated bitch gonna come in here and give me no fucking orders. Raw and uncut. Ain't no simple ass simp nigga gonna come in here and give me no orders. This is an order of men and women. This is an order of real men and real women. And if you're not a real man and real woman, if you're not a righteous man or a righteous woman or a real, speaking real talk, coming with real, what's I want to say the word? Real intentions. If your intentions are not real, and you up here faking the funk, then to me, that's the biggest offense of all. Far way worse than cursing, because I can appreciate somebody who'll cuss you out like Richard Pryor and be real about it and what they saying, versus somebody who come in here talking all that pious bullshit, that holy bullshit. But then they sitting around here trying to hang you and condemn you. They want you to be Christ. I said I'm Amen Ray, not Christ. You go look for Christ. Steve and Jesse, you need to take y'all black asses and join the local church. That's what you need to do. This ain't the local fucking church. You understand that? And I'm not up for your goddamn bullshit about what you think I should be as a leader. I'm not up for nobody's bullshit. I'll be however the fuck I want to be. If you don't like it, don't follow me. Don't listen to me. Leave. Raw and uncut. When this goes on YouTube eventually, those who don't like it, those who got a problem with what I'm saying, why this brother got to talk like that? Don't fucking listen to me. Go listen to Minister Farrakhan. Go listen to whoever, Umar Johnson, whoever. Go listen to them guys. Don't listen to me. I'm the wrong guy. I'm too real. I'm too goddamn real. You understand that? I'm too real. I don't got time to play games. What you hear is raw passion coming from me. This ain't even on no emotional shit, because I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm raising my voice because this is me. This is the fire in me. This is the passion in me. You understand that? This is the fire and the realness and the passion in me. And see, unreal people, fake ass people can't take that. They can't take that. They self-destruct when you got real people. You understand that? They self-destruct around real people. When real people who don't give a fuck, who gonna say what they mean and mean what they say, whether you like it or not. I told these people all the time, well, if you think I'm a narcissist, if you think I'm a cult leader, if you think I'm trying to get you to drink the fucking Kool-Aid, then take my fucking flag down. Stop using our names. You understand that? But see, you ain't gonna do it because really you butthurt. Y'all butthurt because you got your asses kicked out of here. And you should be happy I kicked you out. Now you can go and be free to be liberated. You can do whatever you want. You can be your own God and all that. Leave us the fuck alone. But see, you can't do that because you want to disturb us, because really y'all mentally disturbed. That's why you want to do that. That's why you want to do that. You got a sick obsession with me. You got a sick obsession with my life, having telling me about shit I could have said, talking about your dreams about me in your inbox, and my inbox telling me about your crazy, weird-ass dreams about me. And all I ever ask you to do is post the damn shows and pay your dues. You gonna start telling me about some weird-ass dreams you had about me. Jesse. Sick ass. Nobody care about your goddamn dreams or your visions or whatever bullshit that's going through your head. Nobody cares. It ain't got nothing to do with community. Nothing. Not one thing to do with community. Not one thing to do with our future collectively. Not one thing to do with business. I'm trying to eat with my people. I'm trying to eat with my family. I'm trying to gather my family going forward. That's all I care about. I could give less than a shit about what some niggas got to say. You understand that? Because you was never my followers anyway. You were never of Amen. You were never of the elect any goddamn way. Give a fuck how many people join your little stupid group. You setting up damn anti-mentellect groups. You need to go sit your ass down somewhere, go take care of your child. Both your children, the big one and the little one, Stephen and the little one. Take care of both your kids. You understand that? They need you. We don't need your bullshit. So you can post away all you want after this. Because again, the elect, we not focusing on nonsense. And again, you not going to be the first. See, you ain't doing nothing new. You ain't doing nothing new. You people that come in here slandering, talking shit. We done went through tons of niggas before we got to the righteous ones, the ones that's going to really stick and stay here, the ones who going to be. We done went through tons of niggas. Black females and black ass males that came in here and showed how weak-minded they was, and they walk out of here slandering me like I did something to them. Because they couldn't make the goddamn cut, because they were weak-minded. They want to go and slander me. Because they couldn't get out of that two-dimensional mind frame. Amen didn't choose you. What do you want me to do about it? You want me to stop teaching? I'm sorry. I'm sorry it bothers you. You want to blame your mental deficiencies on us. No, you got to go lay on a white man's couch or a liberated black sister with a damn psychology degree. So let her get inside your head. Or what issues you got with abandonment, what issues you got with rejection. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your problem. I'm sorry if you didn't get the hug from your mom and dad. We ain't coming in here to hug no goddamn body. We ain't coming in here to embrace individual bullshit. We are here to stand up as a community of real men and real women. That's what we hear, because we see the bigger picture in us doing this. You see, when you got your eyes on the prize, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to blind you to that. You see? They want to pull you down to their level. They want you on their level. And if you let them win, then you know what? You need to go with them. I have never had no problem with opening the door and letting people get up out of here. I've never had no problem with that. I don't fight you. I don't curse you. I don't ask you to stay. I tell you to leave. The only reason the problem is when they start talking shit about me and the community and start making up stuff. That's the only time I have a problem. They start telling lies. You see, that's the only time. Oh, I'm a cult leader now. Why? Because I kicked your ass out. I'm a cult leader now because you can't be in the cult no more? Because I kicked your ass out? I'm a narcissist now because I didn't cater to your little bullshit individual feelings? Fuck your feelings. I told anybody that come through this door, fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You understand? I don't got time to give a fuck about how nobody feels. We raising the community here. We building the community here. And this is what's going to save us in the years to come, man. The beast will come down you in fury knowing his time is short. And the beast is going to be able to devour anybody who is not on this path of Amen, man. The beast is going to devour anybody who's not on the path of Amen. Just like that. I ain't come here talking nice. I ain't coming here being the friendly neighborhood mentalian. I'm not the friendly neighborhood mentalian because I'm not friendly to people in the neighborhood. I only care about our community, our real community that we raising. This ain't no goddamn Facebook community. I done been there. You had some assholes that came here, had the nerve to, oh, this is like some internet Facebook thing. You dumbass, I done been all over different cities speaking, in different countries speaking to mentalians and people who have sent in their letters and became members. How the hell is this just an internet community? How the hell is this just an internet community? So I guess I was going to imaginary places when I was speaking, right? I was going to imaginary places. I guess the money people pay in dues is imaginary money, right? Nah. This is a real community. The problem is that you motherfuckers wasn't real. You ones that got up out of here, you was never real. And you got exposed for not being real, and you mad now. The jig is up. The jig is up. You've been exposed as black people. Two-dimensional, low-level niggas. That's what you've been exposed as, and you mad now because the bright light is on you. You mad because the bright light is on you, and you got your asses handed to you. Because you didn't think I was going to put you out of here. But I will put anybody out of here who is not in alignment with community. If you know that it's not your focus, then leave. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. I don't want your money or your time. I don't want it. I don't want your money. Because I could have easily just took y'all money and kept y'all in here and be like, oh, okay, I'll wait for you. Because y'all talked about paying you dues. If y'all say I'm about the money, I could have easily took your money. I could have took your money and kept you in here. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. You understand that? If you're not really part of this community or part of the elect and you're not sincere about this, I don't want shit from you. Not one dime. Because it was never about that. It was never about no money. The money is to keep you fucking niggas out of here who not really of the elect. That's what the money's about. Because we know niggas ain't gonna want to pay dues after a while. Niggas gonna want to be their own gods. They ain't gonna want to follow no order. We already know it's only a time. It's only a time before the ticking starts. You know, as soon as they get in here, you already know it's a countdown with these niggas. They gonna eventually show themselves. It's only a matter of time. And then eventually they're going to blame me for when they can't make the cut. They're going to call us. I'll become a cult leader all of a sudden. You see, I wasn't a cult leader. I was saying the same message that brought them in here. Then all of a sudden, and I never changed up the message. Now all of a sudden I'm a cult leader. Why was I a cult leader? And why did you come in here? Why was I a cult leader? And why did that stop you from coming in here and paying your dues? You see, these are the worst kind of people. The worst kind. Like I said, I got more respect for the two-dimensional niggas who ain't gonna never pay attention to this word, who just have accepted their lot in life and just gonna die off on the fucking planet and be bridged in with the graves. Now, I got more respect for them because at least they not trying to mess with what we doing. I don't got no respect for niggas who come in here and being phony, trying to act like they something they not, and that is community-minded. I don't got no respect for those kind of people. None. That's why I talk shit about them, because they ain't shit. That's why I talk shit about them, because they ain't shit. I'm not going to talk nice about people who ain't shit, because again, you got to use people as examples sometimes. That's just how it is. Niggas, either in this world, it's two types of people in this world. Either those who you're going to use as an example to be like, and those who you're going to use as an example not to be like. We're going to be the examples of what it is to be like, who we supposed to be like. People are going to be like, oh, I want to be like the Mentelian brothers. I want to be disciplined like the Mentelian brothers. I want to be disciplined like the Mentelian sisters. That's how I want people to talk about us, and God damn it, that's what they're going to say. Even if they don't respect us, God damn it, they're not going to disrespect us. They better not. If you don't respect, you ain't got to respect me, but God damn it, you not going to disrespect me. You ain't got to respect me, but you ain't going to disrespect me. Or this community. You see? See, because talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. You see? Because again, we using this platform as the elect. We using this platform to spread a message, man. That's what I'm using this platform for, to spread a message. To raise my people. I'm not using this platform to be attacking people, but I said I will use this as an example. Because again, I have to use my personal life. Since people want to talk about my personal life, I'm going to talk about what's going on in my personal life. With the slanderers, with the gossip people, with the bullshit people, I'm going to talk about it. You see? As an example of what I do not want my people to become. Do not become a bunch of slanderous, backbiting, low-level niggas. Two-dimensional niggas who ain't got nothing else going for them. They derive excitement off of this. They ain't got no life. You gotta ask yourself, if you got children, what the fuck you doing sitting up on Facebook all times of night and whatnot, 4 in the fucking morning, posting shit about me, somebody who you not even following no more? Why the fuck you still got a flag up that you claim is a fake flag and everything else? Why you still wearing the names of a fake cult leader like myself? That's what you call me. Answer, because you know there's no place else to go. And you want to still be down. Even if they got that energy, well, if I can't be with him, I'll be against him, but I'll still be connected to him because he did teach that against means with. No, you're not with us. You still want to be with us. That's why you got the flag up there. And you figure any kind of energy is good energy. Even if he's mad at me, he cursing me out, he's still acknowledging me. That's how sick you are, Jesse. You need to go lay your fucking ass down somewhere on some white man's couch and take some medication, some Prozac, some Ritalin, whatever the fuck you need. You need some help. And with that, we'll be right back. You know, we have to be single-minded, collective-minded. When people attack me, they attacking the community, man. I know y'all hear me and y'all think, damn, why he going so hard? Why he cursing? Why he turning up like this? Is this all theatrics? No, it's not theatrics. It's passion. It's passion. Is he mad? Is he emotional? No, I'm not mad and I'm not emotional. I'm not mad at all. I feel good. I feel good. I feel very good. You know, I had a quiet, restful day. You know, I'm going to work on some books tonight. My mind is always on the community. My mind is always on the community, man. And when your mind is focused on something that you can see happening, something that you can see growing, when your mind is focused on that, you get passionate about that. When you see somebody trying to fuck with what you're trying to do, they trying to disrupt what you're trying to do, you're going to get passionate about that. You think about that. Think about if you have a child, right? You have a child and you're going to put all this energy into your child, trying to prepare them and grow them up and whatnot, and then you get some demons hanging around your children, be it family members, so-called friends. You get some demons hanging around your children, and you see that if you allow these demons to stay around your children, that you put all this work into building, you're going to turn up on these people to try and get them out from amongst your child, man. You see? You're going to turn up on these people. You're going to do what you got to do. You're going to be raw and uncut. You're going to raise your voice. You're going to raise hell to get these demons the fuck away from your people, man. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm shouting these demons out, and I'm shining these demons out, man. You see, that got to happen. That has to happen. See, you know, because, you know, unfortunately, amongst so-called black people never listen to, and I've noticed this is a pattern with so-called black people. They give in more to emotion than they do the logic. They listen more to emotion than they do the logic. They give more energy to emotional shit than they do the logical things. Like, for example, when I give the Nation of Islam, you have more people. You got a lot of people who stayed on the path with the messenger, with Elijah Muhammad. You know, they seen the bigger picture, and they seen the businesses he built. They seen the families coming together, real community, real nation. They saw that. They stayed on the path with the messenger, man. You see? And then you had these emotional niggas that ran out of there with Malcolm X, listening to his emotional bullshit, worrying about who the messenger's sleeping with, who he having sex with, all that nonsense. Things that had nothing to do with the nation or the nation's growth. And these niggas followed Malcolm X the fuck up out of the nation. And what happened? Your leader, Malcolm X, got his head blown off. You see, because of his emotional bullshit. That's what an emotional person going to lead you, right to a fucking brick wall, man. They'll lead you to a dead end. That's what emotional people do. They want to lead you to a dead end with their asses. See, because there ain't no future for them. They'll tell you to leave the Republic of Mentellect. They'll tell you I'm a foul person. All this bullshit they'll tell you. I'm foul because I wouldn't let them bring their black shit in here. I'm foul. I'm foul because I wouldn't let them come in here and be black. That's why. I wouldn't allow them to come in here and be a bunch of black-ass individuals. No, we a bright community. This is not a place for black-ass individuals. I'm my own God. I'm liberated. I'm a sister. We ain't got time for none of that nonsense because it's all powered by the so-called white man. And we don't want none of his bullshit creations in here. We don't want his creation of the liberated black female in here. You see, we don't want that in here. We don't want no beta black males in here. You see, we don't want none of them goddamn Frankenstein creations of the beast in here. We want real men and real women in here who are about their business, who are about the collective business of this community and building a real community and coming together. That's what we about. Anybody who ain't about that, leave. Simple as that. Anybody who's not about that, leave. Get up from up under us. We don't need your bullshit. These people are demonically possessed, man. And anybody who feeds into that, that means they done infected your mind. Anybody that feeds into that demonic bullshit from these people, when you get some inboxes from Crazy Jesse or Silly Steven, when you get some inboxes, oh, they want to send you friend requests, they want to talk to members now all of a sudden, because again, they bored. They're bored. Their lives are done. They want you to hit the brick wall with them. You see, they want you up in the fucking Audubon ballroom with them like Malcolm X wanted the Muslims up in the Audubon ballroom, probably going to get shot to death. Then where your goddamn leader at then? See, because they see, again, emotional black people will always lead you to a dead end. Emotional black people will always lead you to a dead end. And I have learned not to follow emotional black people. I have learned not to follow or listen to or give any energy to emotional black people at all. You see, I turn my ears off when they start with that emotional shit. Because what that means is they trying to pull you down. They trying to trap you into their BS. And the more and more you letting yourself listen to that BS, the more and more you entertaining it, is the more you letting yourself go down to a lower level. That's what they want. They looking for an ear to whisper in. Oh, you heard about this? You heard about that? I feel sorry for you, brother. Get up, get from up under his trance. Ain't that what you said, Stevie? Get from up under his trance. Nigga, you in the trance. You under the trance of a liberated black female, but you too stupid to see it. But see, when the sorry thing about that is now she ain't got the Republican mental like really to focus on, she gonna turn on your black ass, and that's gonna be beautiful. But I said that's enough for y'all. That's enough for y'all. Our focus is bigger than people, man. It's bigger than places and it's bigger than possessions, man. It's bigger than that. You see? It's bigger than people, place, and possession. It's bigger than slander, gossip, and innuendo. It's bigger than that, man. It's bigger than that. Our business is about the single focus, like Serpent's about community, where we got to go, the movement we got to keep making, because these are necessary movements we making, man. These are necessary movements for us to be a real order, a real community, a real society. That's all I care about. So you goddamn right I'm going to be passionate about it. This is real passion in my voice because I can see this in the horizon, man. I can see the Mentelian children, the Mentelian society. I can see that. After all this falls down, after the beast falls down and whatnot, after his third world war and all that stuff that's coming out, this is all prophecy being fulfilled, man. This is prophecy being fulfilled. It's happening right in front of our face. We got to build a community amongst the damn ruins, man. We building, because again, we are building a community amongst the ruins, man. And who represent the ruins? The so-called black race, man. They are the ruined people, man. They ruined. So we building the community on top of their ashes, man. We building the community on top of black people's ashes, man. They done, man. They done. We building on top of that, man. And why we got to build on top of that and use that as low-level foundation is because we have to see where we came from and know and be reminded constantly of where we not going back to. That's why. We got to realize where we came from, what we came through, and what the fact and that we not going back. We not going back for nothing. Not for some simple-minded nigga nonsense talk or BS nonsense about my personal life. You understand that? Some weak shit. Weak. We not going backwards for weak nonsense. We raising strong minds in 2020 and beyond, 2050 and beyond. The Future People Tour, starting March in Canada. That's what we talking about. This is a real community. The Future People's Tour, 2020. Canada, first stop in March. Tell me this ain't no real community. You tell me this not a real community. Coming out of the ashes. This is a real community coming out of the ashes, a.k.a. the black race, the burnt offering. This is a real community, and they want us to stay in the ashes with them. Hell no. We moving forward. We ain't got no choice, man. We ain't got no choice. We out here for the future people, for our elect, man. And we're going to get a lot of our elect this year, 2020, I'm telling you. We're going to grow because we was willing to sacrifice the niggas, the ones who wasn't real, man. So the more you sacrifice people who are not real, the more and more real people are going to come in their place, man. All that means is all the defective parts are being taken out, man. And we're going to always go through a thing where we're replacing defective parts. We're going to have parts that's going to be good for a lifetime. We got to be those lifetime good parts because, God damn it, this is a machine, man. This is a machine. This is a machine that is continuously running, man. The Republic of Intellect, the mind community, this is a machine, man, that is constantly running. You see? And it's running on future thought, future transmission by way of Amen, by way of our ascendants, man. The very thing I've been saying from the beginning. And anybody who's not part of the machine, the bigger picture, the ones who are not part of the bigger focus where we going, they got to get kicked out, man. They got to go. And that's all that happened. I kicked out a couple of niggas who wasn't right. Kicked out some niggas. I've been doing that. That ain't nothing new. And you know I'm going to talk shit about you when you gone. As I always do. But the ones who, I don't talk about the people who just go peacefully. I talk about the ones who want to make asses of themselves. But, you know, it is what it is. Because, again, I'm not even mad when I talk about you. I'm only talking about you because I'm showing it as an example of my people what not to do, not to follow an emotional path. Don't feed into that because that's what they want. They want you to get emotional with them. They want to pull you off your square, your fourth dimensional focus, which is your logic. They want to pull you out of the logic. They want to pull you out of that logical square, knowing that what we doing is righteous, knowing that what we doing is for the future. Ain't nobody else doing this. Nobody. Nobody else is gathering, and they by way of their own transmission coming from Amen. Nobody's doing this. Nobody. We the only ones doing this. With brand next feed, brand next transmission, directly from Amen, from our ascendants. Ain't nobody teaching this. Nobody. Nobody. You tell me who. You tell me who's gathering and raising our people in this day and time. Off their own transmission, not off nobody else's transmission. Not off of anybody else's submission, I should say. No, we ain't gathering in the name of no Islam. Islam is dead. Islam is dead. We ain't gathering in the name of no goddamn Christianity. Christianity is dead, and Christ is dead. We ain't gathering in the name of no goddamn Judaism or Judaism or whatever, or Buddhism or whatever. That's dead. We ain't gathering in the name of no fucking Oshun or Ogun or Okun or whoever the fuck that African, fuck them African gods. And their bullshit deities. And they ain't helping them when the white man coming over there putting his foot in their ass and screwing their women and taking their fucking country over, taking their continent over. So fuck Ogun. Okun. Or whoever. We about the ascendancy, man. We about the ascendancy. You understand that? We about the ascension. We about the future, man. That's what we about. We about the future. We are living race of lords, man. We are a living resurrection going forward. We are a living race of lords, man. We ain't following no dead gods. And we damn sure ain't following no dead people. Talking some dead nonsense. You know what he doing his personal life. You know he ain't right. He see what he doing is no. See what you don't understand, black bitch. What you don't understand, black bitch, that they not here for my personal life. They here for the community. See, that's what you miss. You want them to be here for my personal life because you stuck on my personal life. You stuck on my personal life. And yeah, I called you black bitch. I did. Black witch, black bitch. Yeah, I did. And whoever don't like it, don't listen to me no more. Whoever got a problem with what I'm saying, unfollow me. Leave me. I ain't got time to play no games with no black ass niggas or no black ass bitches. None. This is real, man. You gonna get passionate about this when we all in, man. When we all in this thing and we saying, yo, we either with this or we ain't nothing. It's either this or nothing. You gonna be goddamn passionate too. You ain't gonna be playing neither. You gonna be looking raw. You gonna be looking at people when they come to you with some foolishness. Because see, when people come to you with foolishness and you realize, listen, this is all we got. This right here is all we got. This is all we got. And they trying to fuck with what we got. They trying to take away what we got. They trying to break up what we got instead of just going on with their life. When you start doing that, you gonna raise your voice too. You understand? You gonna flip too. You see, because they trying to take away the only thing that we got. Because we ain't got nothing else here, man. We ain't got shit else here, man. We got nothing. If we ain't got community, we ain't got nothing. If we ain't got us, we ain't got nothing, man. This is it. We ain't getting no more chances if we fuck this up. Amen is making reception with us in this day and time. And these people, like I said, who goes, how you going to be talking about the Lord and then he going to be cursing? How you going to be? The people that was whipping the skin off your goddamn back taught you about the Lord. Was raping you, taught you about the Lord. was lying to you, taught you about the Lord. So tell me about what the Lord, how he gonna be talking about that. This is real. Amen is real. Amen is real. This message is real. You people that got a problem with the language, you ain't real. You got a problem with my words and how I'm driving, you ain't. That's because you not real. That's because you not real. You more worried about how nice people sound, how eloquent they sound, how they able to. No. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We got to be raw and uncut and straight, man. We got to make it real, or we ain't doing nothing, man. If it ain't gonna be real, it ain't gonna never be right, man. It ain't gonna be right if it ain't real. We righteous people. We are righteous. The righteous people are the real people. They not no fake ass holy people. They not no fake ass goody two-shoe people. They real. If you can't appreciate a real person who honest about who they are, then you ain't honest and you ain't real. You should appreciate that. I know I do. I appreciate the white racists who say, I don't like you niggas. That's cool. That's fine. I don't like your crackers. I don't like you crackers either. It don't matter to me. I don't like none of y'all. And I don't like niggas too. Because that's real. That's real. Real people can have the comfort. Don't give a shit. They're going to be real, man. Regardless. They're going to be real regardless. Fake people, they care about what people think, man. They give a fuck about what people think. Oh, why you don't talk like that? I want my son and my mother and them to listen to it. Like they ain't heard no language like this before. Where the fuck they grew up, in a convent? Like they ain't heard this before. But this ain't no random cursing. This is being applied to reality. Because this is real. Shit is real. It's real. You see? We going forward, man. We have no other choice. We have no other choice. You know, when I started teaching, right, I tried to be like my mentors, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Dr. MENKARAYZZ York. I tried to be like my mentors. I call myself trying to gather people, black people, right? And I knew what I had to offer them in the transmission of Amen. And Mentellect was just starting to come together gradually. It didn't come together fully until 2010. The word Mentellect and everything where I was supposed to go. But you know, before that, when I started teaching in 2003, and for 7 years, I was teaching bits and pieces of Mentellect and trying to gather a community with that. And what I kept noticing was that, you know, I would throw little things of Egypt in there, little things of blackness in there. I would throw all that little stuff in there and try to incorporate the next level stuff. But I would like, okay, well, it's too much. Let me just cater to the black thing, Nubian, the black shit, all this other black shit. Let me just cater to that, because that's where black people heads is at, right? And I said, yeah, you know, I'm going to teach that, even though I didn't want to teach none of that ancient shit. I didn't want to teach none of that old ancient stuff. I didn't want to teach no old ancient shit. I wanted to teach new things, next level things, because that was starting to go through me. And I was like, but I got to teach this old stuff. And you know, the more and more I tried to cater to niggas, cater to low-level, two-dimensional people who are nothing but individuals, that's all I found myself catering to. People who were not community-minded, people who were weak-minded, people who were slow. And you know what? I said, fuck that. I'm not setting the bar low no more. I'm not doing what Dr. York did. I'm not doing what Elijah Muhammad did. I'm not trying to give milk to the babies before I give them the meat. Fuck that. Either you're going to be able to chomp on the meat and have the strong teeth to do it, or get the fuck out of here. I'm not giving no milk to the babies and I'm going to bring them along. We ain't doing that. Either you can handle it or you can't. Either you with this or you not. I'm not going to give, Dr. York used to say, give the people what they want until they learn to want what you have to give. No, I'm not doing that. No. See, because then you got to start catering to people. And then you got to start thinking about them as individuals and how they feel and all this other stuff. I already told you from the door, fuck your feelings. We ain't catering to nobody goddamn feelings in here. I'm not going to, this ain't no fucking remedial class, man. This ain't no fucking, this ain't the slow bus. We're not going to keep talking about Africa and Egypt for the 50 millionth time, or Israel, or their old bullshit. This ain't the remedial class. This ain't a class for slow people. You either got to be up to speed mentally, or you got to get the fuck on, man. Army want the people that's up for speed mentally, the ones who are about community, who ready to work together, man. This ain't for no slow niggas, man. I'm not teaching slow niggas. Right? This ain't that. See? This ain't for the slow ones. We got to move forward. We got to be, I say, steel sharpens steel, man. Steel sharpens steel. Iron sharpens iron, man. So we need the best minds, man. We ain't got time to be catering to niggas who slow, man, who want to still talk about black shit, who still want to talk about black shit, who still think they black people, who want to be, why can't I be in there, be in the Republic and be a goddess? Why I can't be a black liberated goddess? Why I can't be my own goddess? Because we don't deal with that bullshit. We don't deal with that. Because all that's that's infection from the so-called white man. That's all that is, that mental infection from him. Why y'all don't talk like this? Why y'all don't worry about, why you don't love your black people and be about, no, we don't love our black people because they not our people. Anybody that think they black is not our people. We looking for the bright race. We looking for the bright race. We ain't looking for the slow black race. We ain't trying to bring them along. You understand that? We ain't got time for that. We got too many things to do. We got too many things to do. You understand that? We got too many things to do. And we ain't got time to focus on that. We ain't got time to focus on foolishness, man. We ain't got time to cater to nobody's emotions, their mental frailties. We ain't got time for that, man. We need the strongest minds in here. Amen is commanded that the strongest minds come into this community. The strongest minds who not feeding on no emotional bullshit, man. Who not feeding into emotional BS, man. Amen wants the strongest minds, the logical minds, the rational minds, the focused minds to come in here and work together as a community, man. Like a corporation, like an enterprise. Like an enterprise. We are a business-minded community. We are a business-minded community. Does business only just mean about money? No. We are about our business. Business means family business. You understand? Monetary business, community business. We are business-minded people. We mind our own business, and we focus on our own minds. That's our business. We are about our mind. This is a mind community. You see? A business-minded community. We mind our business. We focus on our mind as our business, collectively. That's it. That's it. We ain't got time for foolishness. We got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger fish to fry. Way bigger fish to fry. We ain't got time to deal with people's mental frailties, because see, that's what people want to do. They want to come amongst us, the elect, and try to soften us or water us down. That's really what they do when they coming in here talking about me personally, my personal life. Oh, see what he be doing, or see what this person be doing, because they really want to water us down. That's the way to water us down. You do know that, right? That's the way to water us down, to break our focus, to take the fire out of our chest. To take the fire and the focus out of our chest. Because now you worrying about, I'm going to be, what is he doing? What is he doing? You know, shit that ain't got nothing to do with the community. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with the community. See? We got to move forward. We got to move forward. We got to focus. We got to focus. We got to focus as a collective. We have to focus collectively as one mind, one body, one soul. One mind, one body, one soul. That's what we have to focus as. Nothing else. We ain't got time for nothing else. We ain't got time for individual thoughts. We ain't got time for individual ideas. We got to move collectively as a community. We have to move collectively as a community. Amen commands this. You understand? That's what we got to do. That's what we have to do going forward. We have to move collectively as a community. That army of bees, that army of bees, that army of bees, that group of serpents, that group of serpents, that group of serpents that keep moving. You understand? You understand that? We got to do that. We got to move forward collectively as a people. We have to move forward collectively as a people. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time to move on emotional nonsense. We have to move in logical and a logical forward motion, a natural progression. We're not going to be able to progress moving off of emotion. The elect are not moving off of emotion. Our mindset is logical, rational, and focused. Our mindset is logical, rational, and focused. That's it. Collectively, logically, rationally focused on the bigger picture, which is community, 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 community. We are never going to let nobody break that. Anybody who is speaking anti-community have nothing to do with them, man. See, black people don't think about community. That's why they're being destroyed, man. That's why I said a long time ago as soon as I figured out, man, I'm not here to teach black people. When I figured that out, and that's when the transmission started coming. When I dropped that whole nonsense of trying to raise the black race and trying to get all of our people and all that BS, I realized, no, that's not going to happen. It took me 7 years to realize that, walking the streets in New York with brothers and whatnot, brothers who came in, who was on some black shit still. I was walking with them. We were, figuring we was going to be the foundation of this community and whatnot, and brothers was walking back and forth and all this other stuff, and they came out to be black, man. They showed themselves to be black. So this was a process, man. This was a process. You don't know what I've been through to raise this thing, to get it to this point, and to keep it pushing. All the shit I done been through. In the streets, before it was even on Facebook, in the streets, teaching, raising things, doing conferences, me and Lanier Menjaz, written spaces. We've been through it. And whoever else attached on to us at that time, we've been through this, man, to raise this community. We put in work. We put in work. And we're going to continue to put in the work. That's the real mindset of the elect. We about community and constantly building community. And when we keep that mindset, the community is going to build greater, much greater. You see? It will go much farther. But see, when you ain't got people who are on that mindset, that's what you get. This is what you get. You get a bunch of people who think they can come and be their own gods and do what they want to do. That's not what you can do here. If you're not a person who's community-minded, then you don't need to be here. It ain't no arguments. There's no arguments. If you don't have that community mindset, because every person don't got that. Every person's not going to follow orders. They don't want to be told what to do. That's fine. That's fine. But don't come into a place where this is the foundation of what we do, because as Mentalians, our only law is order. As Mentalians, our only law is order, and we follow order. We follow orders and we follow order. Because we know that's what we need as a community. I am the leader of this community. Ain't no co-leaders. There's no co-leaders. I am the head honcho. Anybody got a problem with that, don't join or leave. Anybody got a problem with doing what I say, I tell my members, you can hit the door. It don't matter to me. You will be replaced. Anybody who want to come in here and be liberated and black and have a say and talk to me crazy, you gonna get the fuck out of here. I ain't gotta put up with that. I'm not built like that. I'm not putting up with foolishness at all. None. Because I've been through too much. And long after these niggas that talk shit leave out of here, I'm going to be still here doing the work. Guess what? I'm going to still be doing the work. And when they lead you out of here and take you to nowhere, they'll let you off the path, they successful. Because they ain't got shit to tell you after that. You going to talk with these niggas for a while, and then you going to see they're going to be tired. They're going to be looking to go to the next fix, the next person to demonically possess. That's how niggas work. Demonic niggas. Low frequency, two-dimensional niggas and niggerettes. Nah, we ain't doing that. Definitely not doing that. So let me go ahead and read this question before we get out of here. What is the real mindset of the elect? What is supposed to be the real mindset of the elect? Straightforward and focused and community-minded. Straightforward and focused and community-minded. In the name of Amen. We coming as Amen, man. We ain't coming as no black people. We ain't coming as no Negroes. We ain't coming as no fucking African Americans or whatever the fuck African. We ain't coming with none of that bullshit. We coming straight in the name of Amen as the Amen race. Raw and uncut. Hellfire on earth. Hail Amen. We coming and we not playing, man. It's all about community or it's nothing. Is it different from the average person? Yeah, our focus is different. Our mindset is way different from the average person because we not average people. I don't want no average people around me. I want people who are exceptional around me. I want exceptional people around me. Exceptional. And that's people who know how to follow law and follow order. That's what I want around me. I don't want no niggas around me who I gotta be fucking arguing with about stupid shit. They can't follow one goddamn order. They want to be disagreeable. Then they'll say, because I don't want to be a sheeple. Ain't that what you said, Jesse? Bitch, if you don't want to be a sheeple, then take the goddamn flag off your page. You don't want to be a sheeple. A sheeple. You sheeple in the Republic. You sheeple. That's their favorite black sister line. Everybody's sheep because they want to listen to order. But your black ass, because you want to be disorderly, a damn negress, a damn demon, you got something to say. You see? You right. No, you're dead wrong. Does the mind of the elect focus on BS? No, we do not. We ain't got time for BS. And even me focusing, I wasn't even really focusing on this. I'm just using this as an example. I don't care about them people. All these people that I'm mentioning, I could give less than a shit about. If they drop dead tomorrow, I could give less than a fuck. Honestly. And that go for anybody who don't serve no purpose in the path of Amen. I don't give a fuck. Drop dead. Why are the minds of the elect being separated? Because again, we can't move amongst a bunch of bullshit, man. We got to move on our own frequency, man. We got to move on our own mental frequency. We ain't got time to move on this black frequency. That's why when I feel any of this black shit coming up amongst any of my people, I tell you, you got to go, man. You're going to get the goddamn severance package. We ain't got time for none of this black nonsense. Because you came out of this black nonsense, so why the fuck would you want to return to this shit? Why would you want to return to these simple-minded niggas out here? These simple-minded, two-dimensional niggas who want to keep begging the white man for goddamn equality and reparations or whatever you begging these crackers for, man. Nah, y'all do that circle with them or being liberated or spiritual or whatever the fuck they teaching you dumb niggas, man, that you follow. Do the mind of the elect react off of emotion? No, we do not. Absolutely not. We react on logic. Our light bulb turns on when there's a logical thing to turn on for. When we hear bullshit, we're going to acknowledge it as bullshit and move on. That's how we're going to move. And that's it. We're going to close out in the name of Amen by the power of Amen. And Amen we trust, and Amen we think, and in Amen we continue forward forever. Hail Amen and hail Amen. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow at 10. We'll be back at 10. Good night. I'm the intellectual NUBEN MENKARAYZZ. Good night.
It's the Republic of Intellect, rising out the black race to the white race, out the black race to the white race. It's the Republic of Intellect, black race to the white race. If it's hell, Amen, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and